Now, whether it's a major reno or you're just ready to update a few things in the kitchen and bathroom, designer Glen Peloso is here with tips for homeowners. Good morning, Glen.
Good morning, Crystal. How are you?
I am great. Wherever you are is gorgeous. Let's start with
Oh.
what you've got going on. How can the right faucet change the look of your kitchen?
So if you're trying to just update the kitchen, don't want to really redo the whole thing. One of the nice things to be able to do is to change some of the features. Like this is a faucet called Jurek by Moen, and it comes in a variety of different colors. You can do chrome, you can do black, but you can do gold. So if you just want to change the look, you want to make it a little bit more functional, go with something like gold because it gives you a new kind of look. You can match that with some handles. I mean, I like this one specifically because it's really well priced. It's kind of fashion forward, and so it's a little bit more interesting. It has two little kind of cool features. One is called Power Boost. So at the end of that big meal, you want to clean off all the plates before you put them in the dishwasher. You want to clean a big pot. You push a button at the back, and it just increases the amount of water pressure that goes to that thing to help clean it up. And then all the other thing that I quite like is that often with these things with the pull down, you pull them down and they never really go quite back. But this
Yes.
one, yes, this one has something called reflex. So when you let it go, it absolutely goes back every time. And so you always end up with this really nice, clean look, which I think is great.
Well, it looks high quality. I
It
love.
do-
Yeah, it
yeah,
really
and very
does.
well priced, really well priced,
Really
which
well.
is great.
See, that's the win-win. Okay, what if you want to give? You want to go a little bit more all in. You want to do some cabinet upgrading. What do you suggest there?
So interesting, because as we get closer and closer to the holiday season, I know I just shouldn't have said that, but that is coming up. People want to do these major renovations in order to get them done for the holidays, and it's difficult to do. But with something like IKEA, you can go online, and what it allows you to do is lay out your kitchen. So you measure it all up, and then you decide what cabinets you want. So you can put all of those things in, and then you can do the countertops, the accessories, all of those things together. Plus, you end up with an exact idea of how much money you're going to spend, and then you can get it done without any problem at all. I mean, one of the nice things right now is I think it's sometime around September 18th they're doing a sale. So it's 15% off all of that kind of appliances. Plus, if you get them to install, they'll give you a 10% discount on whatever the installation is with gift cards. So you get to finish the kitchen by going and buying the furniture and accessories, etc., on those gift cards, and you end up with a great space before the holidays even start.
Oh, that's a win-win.
Yeah, for sure. And
Uh,
they've come out actually with some newer colors that
Ooh.
they haven't had before. Yeah, there is a sort of a deep blue, which is great, sort of oceanic near the water. It's really kind of lovely. It's called Lerhitan, which is Swedish for blue. The other one is called Ringholt, which is kind of this lovely green or white, sorry, and the Axton, which is this really rich, warm green color, which is absolutely spectacular. So you can put those together. They'll be available, I think, on the 1st of October, and you'll have your kitchen done before your holiday guests arrive.
Amazing. Yeah, I know people who have done it through IKEA. Really easy. It's just very, that tool you showed us is a useful tool. Okay, let's move into the
Yeah, for
bathroom
sure.
with our last minute. I understand you have a
Yeah.
simple upgrade that people could do there.
So this is also Mo, and it's called Verso, and I like this beat for a couple of reasons. Everybody sort of loves this idea of having a big rain shower head, which is really nice way to be able to shower. This one has an adjustability on it so that you can get exactly the kind of shower you want. So it could be soft and gentle, a little bit more intense, and you can buy this again, really really well priced. You can put it in yourself. So you tie this up onto the connect it to the end, and then it has something called magnetic. So what happens is this part just clicks into or magnetizes to this. So when this part starts to get a little bit crazy and the water's going in all funny directions, you push this button, you take it off, and then you go and put it in the sink with a combination of sort of half vinegar, half water, and it takes away all of that calcium again. You put it back up again, and you're good to shower again. There's a bunch of different features with this, so you can also do a handheld with that feature as well. And again, really well priced. If you're in a rental, you just want to change your shower experience, that's a great way to be able to do it. Because when you're done, you take that off and put the old one back up again.
Whoa! These are great ideas, Glenn. You really, what our viewers love, like, good prices and options. We appreciate that.
Yeah.
Well, happy renovating, and thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Pleasure.
All right, we'll chat again soon, hopefully.